The Fyre Festival was set to be the most exclusive music festival of the decade, but it turned into a nightmare for attendees and became a cautionary tale for event planners everywhere. The festival was advertised as a luxury experience on a private island, with performances from top artists, gourmet food, and luxurious accommodations. However, it quickly became clear that the reality was far from the promised paradise. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the unraveling of the Fyre Festival, the biggest party that never happened. Welcome to the AF Empire channel, where we focus on influencers, stars, and famous people. If you're interested in this kind of content, then this channel is for you. Make sure to like this video, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on our recent uploads. Now, let's dive into the unraveling of the Fyre Festival. The vision and hype. The idea for Fyre Festival was born out of the ambitious vision of entrepreneur Billy McFarland and rapper Ja Rule. It was supposed to be a luxurious 2-weekend event on a private island in the Bahamas, featuring top musical acts, supermodels, and Instagram influencers promoting the event to their millions of followers. Fyre Festival was a highly publicized and ambitious music festival that was scheduled to take place in the Bahamas in April 2017. The event was promoted by entrepreneur Billy McFarland and rapper Ja Rule as a luxurious and exclusive experience that would feature performances from top artists, gourmet food, and luxury accommodations. Tickets for the Fyre Festival were sold at premium prices, ranging from $1,200 to $100,000, depending on the package and level of exclusivity. VIP packages were even more expensive, offering access to private villas, yachts, and other luxury amenities. Despite the high price tags, the festival sold out quickly, with many attendees eagerly anticipating a unique and luxurious experience. The festival's organizers promised a range of amenities such as private jets, luxury villas, gourmet meals, and top-notch musical performances by popular artists. The warning signs. The Fyre Festival faced a number of setbacks and complications from the beginning of its planning stages. The original promotional video featured a private island formerly owned by drug lord Pablo Escobar, which was intended to be the location for the festival. However, the festival organizers ran into trouble when they broke a non-disclosure agreement with the island's owners, who subsequently pulled out of the deal. This left the festival organizers scrambling to find a new location for the event, and they eventually settled on the much smaller island of Great Exuma in the Bahamas. The change in location presented a number of logistical challenges, as the island was not equipped to handle the large number of attendees and the promised luxurious amenities. Despite these setbacks, the festival's organizers continued to promote the event heavily on social media, making bold promises about the experience attendees could expect. This led to a rush of ticket sales and a surge of anticipation among attendees, many of whom were wealthy and influential social media influencers. Several industry insiders and festival production experts had raised concerns about the feasibility of the Fyre Festival from the very beginning. They'd expressed concerns about the ambitious vision of the festival, the lack of infrastructure on the island, and the tight timeline for planning and execution. The organizers of the festival, however, were undeterred and continued to forge ahead with their plans despite the warnings. As the festival drew closer, it became clear that the logistical planning and infrastructure were severely lacking, leading to a chaotic scramble to pull everything together. The festival disaster. When attendees arrived at the Fyre Festival, they were met with a scene of utter chaos and disappointment. The luxurious accommodations, gourmet food, and high-end amenities promised by the festival organizers were nowhere to be found. Instead, attendees found themselves staying in disaster relief tents that were meant to be temporary shelter, with no running water or electricity. The promised gourmet meals were replaced with cheese sandwiches, and the luxury villas and private jets were non-existent. The festival was plagued by logistical issues and a lack of coordination among the organizers, leading to a situation where attendees were stranded on the island with little food, water, or shelter. Many of them took to social media to share their frustration and disappointment, leading to widespread backlash and negative publicity for the festival. The festival organizers quickly realized that they were in over their heads and unable to deliver on the promises they had made to attendees. As a result, they made the decision to cancel the event, leaving thousands of attendees stranded in the Bahamas without proper accommodations, transportation, or resources. The cancellation of the festival led to widespread chaos and confusion, with attendees struggling to find a way off the island and back home. Many of them had spent thousands of dollars on tickets and travel expenses, only to be left stranded without the experience they had been promised. The aftermath. The fallout from the Fyre Festival was massive, with lawsuits filed by festival attendees, vendors, and investors totaling over $100 million in damages. Billy McFarland, one of the festival organizers, was arrested and charged with multiple counts of wire fraud, and eventually sentenced to 6 years in federal prison. He was also ordered to pay restitution to those who were affected by the festival's failure. The Fyre Festival disaster serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of transparency and honesty in event planning, and the dangers of relying solely on hype and social media marketing to promote events without the proper infrastructure and logistics in place. It also highlights the need for thorough planning, coordination, and contingency measures to ensure that attendees are well taken care of and that events run smoothly regardless of any unforeseen circumstances. The Fyre Festival failure had a significant impact on the festival industry, leading to increased scrutiny and regulation to prevent similar disasters from happening in the future. The Fyre Festival debacle also highlighted the power and responsibility of social media influencers in promoting events and products to their followers. Many of the festival's attendees had purchased tickets based on the endorsement of popular social media influencers, who had promoted the festival heavily on their accounts. The failure of the festival led to increased scrutiny of the role of social media influencers in marketing, and raised questions about the ethics of promoting events without proper vetting and due diligence. Many influencers were criticized for promoting the Fyre Festival without fully understanding the infrastructure of the event, and for failing to disclose their paid endorsements to their followers. The fallout from the Fyre Festival highlighted the need for increased transparency and regulation in the influencer marketing industry, and led to increased scrutiny of influencers and their endorsements. Overall, the Fyre Festival serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of transparency, honesty, and proper planning in event management, and influencer marketing. It serves as a reminder that the power of social media and influencer marketing comes with great responsibility, and that transparency and honesty are key to building trust with audiences and avoiding negative consequences. The Fyre Festival will forever remain a cautionary tale of the dangers of overhype and the importance of proper planning in the world of live events. The festival was a grand vision, but its execution was disastrous, leading to widespread disappointment and financial loss for attendees, investors, and vendors. The Fyre Festival's legacy is a reminder that ambitious ideas and bold promises can quickly fall apart if they're not backed up by thorough planning, coordination, and execution. The festival organizers failed to adequately plan for the event's logistics and relied too heavily on social media marketing and hype, which ultimately led to the event's failure. The fallout from the festival highlighted the importance of transparency, honesty, and proper planning in event management, and led to increased regulation and scrutiny of the festival industry. It serves as a cautionary tale to entrepreneurs and event organizers as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing the safety, well-being, and satisfaction of attendees and stakeholders. Overall, the Fyre Festival serves as a stark reminder of the risks and consequences of overhype and inadequate planning in the world of live events, and a call to action for greater responsibility, transparency, and accountability in the industry. Thank you. It was my pleasure to provide you with the information on the Fyre Festival. I hope it was informative and useful for you. If you have any other questions or topics you'd like to know more about, feel free to ask me. And yes, please do like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more fascinating stories and information. Take care and have a great day.